Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 116, day 1. So today, at least on PC Mobile, we got ourselves Brown Guild War Day. We very much need a win today, and while it looks like we are currently losing, we are technically actually winning. As far as the battles, we are 2 people down, so 2 people down, let's say 9,000 each, 18,000, assuming win. That would put us at what there would be 1,000 above. The other thing that will hopefully make us go over is if they don't do all their battles. They're down a person, though to a degree we are also down a person. This person is online. I'm not sure when they're doing their battles. They may have forgotten Guild War exists. This is one of our newer recruits. However, hopefully to do their battles like now or soonish, you know, because they haven't done anything. They haven't even done a little upgrade thingy yet. But yeah, we're kind of down a person as well until they get in there. But otherwise, yeah, we have a chance. We're technically ahead once we get our battles in. And we are up a person on them, so as long as they get their battles in, we should pretty much have a guarantee win then. But I don't know. Right now it looks like we're down, but it's a lot closer than it seems. We might be ahead of them. Also, what bracket are we in? We are in bracket 7. How do we keep falling down? It's because every single week we've been down a person, including potentially this week. And because of that, we just keep falling down. It's amazing how big of a difference one single person makes. But anyways, especially for winning each day. But anyways, of course, we got Brown Guild War Day today. I'll be starting with this. This was a team we were messing with earlier, and probably just the one we're going to roll with. It is Wand of Stars, so we can curse away any immune to Devours, as well as just be able to devour everything. We have High King Iron Gut for that Devour. We have Angry Mob for all of our mana once Wand does this thing. And we have Catharix for landing, eventually it'll land an extra turn, but also just for insta-killing and getting every other effect down. And we should be blessed, so his backfire shouldn't really affect us much by the time we end up getting him off anyways. He's running an interesting Pure Construct team. It's Infinite Loop Chalcedony. I'm running Elementals though, so we do have Freeze. Does he have Cleanse for that Freeze? Metals, we can see it right here. Oh no, he's running Pure Magic. Okay, we're fine. One thing I actually ended up doing, which I do need to go change right now, we ran Pure Cleanse Metal. I did this during the day, so our teams would have it. And with this, we do have a win, I believe. Yeah, we have 1-1. We lost 1, we won 1. But yeah, we set it to Cleanse so that, you know, this thing would not get entangled. And just everything else is, you know, being able to get whatever effects off, freeze, anything else like that. It getting stunned does prevent that from triggering. However, apparently it was good enough to win 1, so we'll take it. Anyways, let's go into our battles. So, do we need to change anything? It is indeed Brown Day. Double check. Yep, brown over there, brown everywhere. We are using pure brown. Doesn't look quite like it with all those multicolors, but it is indeed pure brown there. Oddly enough, wait, I just realized. This is his offense team, not his defense team. He accidentally set it for defense. I've done that before. He accidentally set his offense team as defense. Oh no. Someone made a mistake there. Because I just realized now he's using a pure brown team. So it's almost guaranteed his offensive team, not his defensive team. Interesting. I don't think we didn't change anything for it. Other than 20% to 8 magic, which we're running. Oh, maybe I should run seasons, though. I just don't really need magic with this team. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Angry Mob needs magic. I don't know. We'll risk the High King Iron Gut. What are we dealing with? A 69% chance? We'll land a 69. We'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think we'd change anything else. I guess let's just do it. Hopefully 69 is enough. We'll find out. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. Hello Roman. Hello Bill. Hello Lester. Hello Emanator. Hello Daddy Shark. Hello Yeah. Hello Mr. Z. Hello Supernova. Hello Jonian. Hello Bill. Hello Stacy. Hello Mr. Jesse. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Mr. Z. Hello Isabel. Hello everyone else. Welcome. Okay, so right off the bat, he has Infinite Chalcedony. Wait, he doesn't have Geomancer with it though. That's weird. He set his class as Geomancer, but he didn't actually put his Geomancer class on the team. I'm so confused. Because he had his hero class set as Geomancer. I even mentioned it when it was on the other screen, but he didn't actually put hero on his team. So he's using a 4x Construct team without 50% mana start to 4x Construct. A bit of an interesting strategy. I'll take that. Grab our Bless, and I believe that's just match, unless we really miss somehow. Though we just got a map off of that much Cascade, so I'm pretty sure not really a miss. We land the 69. We'll insta-kill the other one, since we can't devour it. We'll devour that, and wow, that was a quick fight. I probably shouldn't have devoured that for slightly more points though and scolded down, but oh well. I don't think it actually affects your points that much, but it does slightly lower our points. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, we got the annoying Entangle one, but we're gonna have Bless, so it shouldn't matter as much. Siren is actually my biggest concern here. Siren going into Brown, going into Book, is the scariest thing that can happen turn 1. Otherwise, I think we'll be okay. The only problem is we can't really counterplay Siren. We can just hope it hits our first slot, and then it's almost guaranteed not going to create Brown. We do have 2 troops that use 3 colors, so it's actually pretty likely to also create yellow. It does not use yellow that well, so... though that will give it almost like a rope dart-like ability. It doesn't have armor tier, but it does pull them to the first slot while entangling them, which is like half a rope dart as far as what it does. And he does do triple damage to entangled, but as soon as we can get Wand down, we're good to go. Problem's going to be getting Wand down. Hopefully we have a good enough starting board. A starting board could definitely very heavily affect this fight here. As hello, Chad! Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's see what we have here. That is not an ideal starting board, but we could work with that. So he's going to Siren. He's almost guaranteed going to get either Brown or... Oh, we should probably take that first. We're not frozen on it. Let me go for that first. Oh, a lot of mana. Hold up. We can take that. Alright, we're good to go. Just need this not to miss. Nice. Oh, no, that did miss. Okay, good. He landed on yellow and didn't really get much from it. Alright, we're fine. Let's go Devour. You're immune to Devour, right? I would have to Curse. Do we go out of our way to Curse? I think I'm going for it. A little bit of a waste if we miss. Nice. I don't think we missed there. Great. Okay, now we can Devour anyone we want. Though, oh no, they're all entangled now. Well, let me get rid of the biggest threat. What is the biggest threat? Let me get rid of Tree. There's the whole reason why I wanted to do that. And then we insta-kill Hero. Null's entangled right now, so he can't really do much. Oh, his ability still hits hard, though. That was a lot of damage. Alright, let me Devour you. Ooh, we missed our Devour. Okay, let me insta-kill you. And, let's match. We'll Devour. Actually, let me just insta-kill you again. If we're going down the insta-kill route, we might as well fully commit to the insta-kill route. I'm doing some damage there. Probably made us lose a bit of points, though, since we did so minimal damage during that fight, due to all the insta-kills not counting as damage. We got a Wolf Garrick team, though he's not running Infinite Wolf Garrick, so we're fine. He's not running a Todd team. He's running with Empower... Wait, why is he running Wolf Garrick? This is a really weird team to be running Wolf Garrick in, composition-wise. Possess King Transform. Yeah, he doesn't really have much. As long as we don't get Gimleted on turn 1, or his turn 1, we should be fine, as that's the only thing he really has that's going to be intimidating. Once that team gets going, it'll be very, very, very annoying to deal with. But as long as he doesn't have brown to green alignment, that team does essentially nothing to us. Okay. So all I have to do is just make sure he doesn't have brown to green alignment. He has a pair over there, but it doesn't do anything. I can take this. The chance of it backfiring is absurdly unlikely here. What's our plus of right now? Our plus is on red. We can't take red. What was our other plus on? He's only need +1. Brown. Okay, perfect. I was going to take brown anyways. Nice. Full mana. Exactly what we want to see. He does get a pair there. No way to stop that, but it's fine. We now go for our Umbral Star. Should be able to extra turn somewhere, ideally. Okay, we did not. We'll try it again. Do we go for Curse? No, I think I just have to go for it again. As badly as I want to Curse to get rid of that hero there. Actually, we should, but the chance of it missing is just too high, so we're going to go for this again. Did we get it? Nice. I think we did. No, we didn't! Though we have so much Bless, it shouldn't be too big a deal. We might get a few turns here. As long as it doesn't go too crazy, we should be okay. Okay, we're fine. Okay, now I just need to Devour something. You do not have immune, so 67, go. Come on, 2 out of 3 chance. No! Angry Mob, summon. No! Alright, Devour again, go. Yes! Alright, insta-kill because that should hit through. Yes! Okay, there we go. I know he's Angry Mob and then hit it again. Okay, we lost a little bit of points there. But otherwise, we should be good. We can actually just kill him out with that. And then, damage. And damage him again. Extra turn into... Oh, wait! I forgot, we had him cursed. So we could just go for the Devour. I was like, wait, he normally has me to Devour, but... No, in that context, he doesn't. Alright, 2 more fights. Another... Same team as before. Interesting. Siren and Gimlet this time. I'm not sure if the other one had both. This one's very annoying. It has 2 different ways to instantly kill us off of turn 1. So let's hope it does neither. So, he has green to brown. Very scary. I actually have to go out of my way to deny it. Let's see, I can't even cascade value into it either. Ignore the skull. We actually kind of want him to go for it. So we do this, hope Siren misses, and then go from there. Alright, Siren misses. Perfect, exactly what we want to see. Hourglass Gem. I can't use it, though. I could try to, by cursing their whole team. I have to at some point. The problem is the mana that we're going to get from it is not the mana I need. So I'm going to go for the Bless first, and then if the board is okay for it... Okay, we land the auto extra turn off of that thing. Oh, that's so funny! You know what happened there? The Umbral Star that got created, an X-Destroy, ended up doing an X-Destroy into the Hourglass. That is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Interesting interaction. Alright, we'll devour that. I kind of want to land Curse. But also, I need mana, so we're just going to go for this and hope it works. That is mana. That is a lot of mana. That is actually all the mana. Are you using a immune to Devour hero class? You are. Do you have immunity set, though? You do. So I can't devour any of them. But I can insta-kill one. So our best bet is to damage pressure this to hope that a Skull kills it later. Insta-kill hero because it's the only thing on their team. And it's pretty much match. He can't entangle us. We have Impervious. Oh, wait, never mind. We dropped Impervious. But we can go regain Impervious. So we'll do that. Regain Impervious. Is that kill? Yeah, it is. We do that, then Angry Mob. Wait, is that enough damage? It is if it does damage. Do I just insta-kill it now? You know, I'm going to overkill him. He's the only thing left on that team that can do damage to us. So we'll do that. We'll throw that over. We'll throw an Angry Mob. Should have taken the other extra turn first, because it doesn't really matter at this point. And now he's dead. Good to go. What do we have? One more fight? Probably against the exact same team. Or a very similar team. Alright, once again, I think he's using his offense team on defense. Why are they using Stone Viper? This is the second person using Stone Viper. Convert 5 yellow gems. Or create 5 yellow gems, and then convert all yellow to brown. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good troop. There's a couple of them like that. And he actually remembered to use hero, unlike the other person. Whoever did it in their lowest tier there, they used this concept of team, but forgot to put hero on it. To get the 50% mana start. He actually remembered to put hero. Interesting. He only has 3 constructs, though, so he's less likely to get infinite loop. We also have freeze, and he has no immune to freeze or cleanse. And even if he has the cleanse metal set, which he does have 1, it won't matter because we'll also have him stunned. And nothing is immune to... Well, I guess his hero has immune to stun. But other than that, nothing else is immune to stun. And we can also just land a curse. Alright, so biggest threat is definitely Catharix. Though Chalcedony can loop on us. Stone Viper I'm not too concerned with because it's blocked on brown. So it's going to take a little while for it to get rolling. Though that is a horrible starting board for us to have, unfortunately. A couple different ways we could work with this. I could take the blue to red into brown yellow chance. It's a lot of mana, and we're mostly just trying to get Wand going initially. And that would be our best way to try to get Wand. He doesn't have any Empower, so we don't have to worry about that. That having Enchant is very unfortunate. He got really lucky with that, but we also got really lucky off of Sky, so we just cast this and we win. Nice. Okay, that's over. We go Devour. What's the biggest thing to Devour? You have immune to Devour. You do not. You do not. I guess we go for Chalcedony then. So we do that, get our Devour. It gets a summon, but shouldn't really matter too much. 25% summon on the thing. I can now Catharix to Catharix, which I'm not sure I've ever bothered really doing. Very rarely do we have a circumstance where Catharix can Catharix to Catharix. But there we go. That thing is useless. This thing will create a billion brown, which I guess we should prevent life and death from doing anything with. We'll take that because why not? We'll then go Devour him. Because we have 100% at this point. We'll go and... Do I have any good Cascade? Not really. I think we'll just go for Wand or Angry Mob. Doesn't really matter. Let's go for... You know what? Let me go for the Curse. We're going to go for it. There's a lot of it on the board as well. So we'll do that. Unfortunately missed, but they are cursed now. Most notably Hero. So we then do this into brown to get all of our mana going. And now we just Devour Hero because he's cursed and no longer has immune. And then we do that. He's dead and we won. There we go. Let's see. What did we score? Because that was us running insta-kill the whole time, which does lose you a little bit of points. But honestly, the pacing of the battles were pretty good. Yeah, look at that. 9,600. I'll take it. Or pretty much 9,600, a little under. But yeah, that went really smooth. Lost a couple points here and there, like on the first fight there when they took too much needless damage and that other null poke we took that we could have kind of avoided. But yeah, we take those. Anything over 9,500 I'm really happy with. Oh, so hello, Humberto! Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Okay, we did that, we did that. I think we are good to go. Nice. Very solid Guild War. Now I just need the rest of the guild to go win so we can go claim all of our XP boosters tomorrow. We did our part. Now I need everyone else in the guild to do that. Alright, let's go claim all of our things one at a time because I have this one singular mail. All this for one single XP booster. Was it worth it? Probably not. But we're trying to keep this booster alive till tomorrow. Oh, I just realized 28 hours. Wait, would we be able to use this tomorrow's stream? 23 hours from now. 23 hours from now. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can use it tomorrow, but I can't use it on tomorrow's stream. But that's still fine. I can still claim that tomorrow. But yeah, it expires in 23 hours, which is before our stream. But it is still before the EXP booster. So yeah, I can claim this for tomorrow, but it has to be before the stream, so it won't be included in our stream time. But yeah, we still get it nonetheless. But yeah, I can still use it. It just has to be before before we stream, because that still counts before the reset time. So if we do win tomorrow, I'll throw that sometime during the day, and then we'll use our other 8 that we have. Wait, that means we actually stalled 9 XP boosters for tomorrow, because we have 6 here, 1 here, which I'll use before the stream, so you won't see that one, but I will use it before we start streaming tomorrow. Assuming we win Guild War tonight. And then we actually have 8 then, because we'll have 7 here, 6 are already here, 1 from today going to tomorrow, and then tomorrow is daily. So I didn't even think about that. You can actually stall 9s the same day. I'm not sure how that works, given that it has a 7-day delay. But we somehow managed to stall 9 XP boosters into the same day. Because because let's count them. 1, this one will go into tomorrow. 6 right here, so that's 7. This one right here, 8. And the one from tomorrow, because obviously we get another one tomorrow that we can use the day of. So that is 9 XP boosters in one day. How that worked out, I have no clue, given that they only last for 1 week. But yeah, somehow we stalled 9 into one day. I'll take it. Oh, also, Genki still has cat codes and dog codes. Gosh, she's hoarding all of her codes. Interesting. That also means she streamed earlier today. I ended up missing it. I assume she messed with Guild Wars. Also gotta be really careful not to claim that XP. Keep on claiming. Gosh, were these all from her stream? She handed out... How is there so many redeem codes? This has to be from like 2 or 3 people's streams. Also, thank you whoever claimed this all for us. I assume it's Isabel, but whoever did, Tyrion or anyone else. Let's see. Wow. This can't all be, This can't all possibly be, Yeah, I was gonna say, one of these has to be like Crisp or something. Because there's no way Genki handed out like 8 codes. But yeah, it looks like Genki handed out 3 codes, and then, Crisp handed out like 5-ish, or however many this was. We hand out more per month. So unfortunately, per stream, we do hand out a little bit less. But we'll have 2 today. If I could ever claim all these, gosh. You know what, speaking of so many codes, let me go hand out 1 code right now. We just claimed like 8 of them. Let's go also claim a knife, I guess. Here you guys go. Redeem code. You can have your own. Also, that offer is super not worth it. I'll get it off the screen in a second. Let's see. Though we will be needing Dragonite soon for the next patch. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu, whatever game says in the bottom left corner. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Use it on that website that Isabel just posted there. Click on that. And it gives same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,000 virgin gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, Guild War, done. Now, let's go do all the other things we need to go do. I guess since we're doing guild-related events, let's go to Invasion now. So Invasion, pretty straightforward this week. Just catapult everything. And ideally with Skull Spam. And we're running it with Rothamon and Keeper of Souls. Though, of course, cheaper options include Extra Raider, Skeleton, and the such. As well as Apophysis, that one Empower Skull Troop. Running with this, and should be good to go. Just keep whacking them with the catapult, and just went off of that. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so right off the bat, we go and... Do we even want to poke initially? Yeah, I guess we poke initially. Of course, you want to take out the high armor reduction ones whenever you can, which is those blue-brown towers. Always make sure to target those first with your catapult, as they are the ones that have 75% score reduction, which is very strong, and you can't stun it because they have that one invulnerable trait thing. Whatever it's called. I always call it by the wrong name. It's called, yeah, invulnerable. Okay, I said it right that time. But they have that one invulnerable trait that gives them immune to curse and everything else. So, yeah, you can't get rid of their 75% score reduction. The only way you technically can is with Enrage. Though it's not really that doable this, well, I guess you still can. But it's not as doable this event compared to some of the ones we've had in the past. But it is a strategy that can still hit through it. Oh, we don't really need to. Well, actually, I guess we will. Oh, I could just hit him with the ability, but there we go. Double skull is still enough as well. Technically, triple skull. So, Jorge, welcome. It doesn't work, the code? Make sure there's not an extra space. Sometimes when you copy-paste from YouTube, it adds an extra space at the beginning and or the end. And if there's an extra space anywhere in it, it won't count the code. Because if everyone else is able to, it's most likely just an extra space issue. which is pretty common. I'm not sure why, but copy pasting from YouTube chat does that. Not always, but pretty often. Alright, we don't have any way to use this wish gem. Kind of. Well, it doesn't really matter. We already have the skull wind. There we go. Who needs why did I say wish gem? I mean hourglass gem. Have I been calling it wish gem this entire week? I mean hourglass gem. Yeah, hourglass gem actually has so much potential. I'm really curious to see what it will get used in the future. We already know the mythic at the end of the season is going to be really, really, really good. It's actually one of the first, well, not the absolute first, but one of the first ones in a very long time from a season pass that is actually good. A lot of the season pass ones tend to be very underwhelming more often than not. But this time around, they actually did it pretty strong. Not as strong as it could have been. It would have been a lot stronger if it itself used yellow as one of its 3 colors. But nonetheless, still pretty strong. Oh, you wrote the code manually and it worked? Nice. That's one way around it as well. Yeah, I'm not sure why YouTube has that issue. It's a problem on their ends that we can't really fix. Just a feature or lack thereof of YouTube that, for whatever reason, they still haven't fixed, despite being a multi-billion-dollar company. Or however much they make these days. At some point, they'll fix it, hopefully. Genki got the shiny owl? You've got to be kidding me. Wait, did they fix egg shinies then? Wait. Did they do a patch to fix egg shinies in the other game? Because I kind of want to get shiny owl now. I still haven't played it since we last streamed it. I do want to do most of the completionist stuff in that game, though. Oh, you're kidding? Oh, I was going to say. Do you know how rare that thing is? Like, the average time to grind it, especially if they patched the whole egg feature or glitch or whatever it was. Like, you need on average 4,500 eggs. And the accumulation rate of it is like 10-ish per hour. So we're talking like, assuming they don't fix the egg feature / exploit, it would take 450 hours of gameplay on average. It's kind of absurd. I'm pretty sure they'll add some kind of alternative in the future. Which is why we're not going for it. Or at least until they change it. Oh, she did get the owl though, nice. Yeah, getting the owl from the egg is a 1 in 9 chance, I believe. How many there are right now. You've gotten 4 natural shinies though, that's still really good. I still haven't seen a single natural shiny in that game. All 3 of the ones I had, I like force spawned. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, next thing. Let's go to dungeon. Let's clear through all of them. Oh, Death Mark. That's an annoying one. I almost want to run cleanse for it. Alright, let's just roll these. I'm not going to bother. Though you know, because we're not going to bother, they're going to Death Mark kill us the first possible turn every time. Is the owl only obtainable through eggs? Yes. There's a couple in that game that are egg exclusive. I think there's like 5 of them. Oh, I'll throw that one down. I kind of want to take that for mana just so we can Catharix again. And try to roll his 1% chance to land extra turn. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Has anyone ever done the math on like his average probability to extra turn? Like, has anyone like done all the math on the forum or something? Because I am really curious. Based on like a test subject of like 1,000+ casts, what his average extra turn rate is. Because there's not a single chance it is over 20%. It is so low. I almost want to say like 10-ish%. That is so low. Like the odds of this landing extra turn on an average board. Obviously on some boards compared to others, there'll be a higher chance. I mean like a standard average board. Also, how on earth did we just almost lose? That was Rowan though. Does have a really good boost ratio throughout the whole game. Apparently, even for the AI team. Which makes sense. Obviously, it scales off of armor just the same. Yeah, the troop is so strong. You get it for free just for doing Forest of Thorns Kingdom 2, which is nice. It's actually the main thing that makes starting off in Gems of War really easy. I would say there's 3 mechanics in the game that makes Gems of War starting off really easy if people realize it's a thing. One of them is barrier hero classes, so any of the hero classes that barrier on when taking brown. Once you have that, you basically have a near invincible hero class. Not literally, but it's really absurdly tanky, especially compared to what you would have access to otherwise. The other one is Mang, which synergizes pretty well with that barrier spam, where you can run Mang in order to basically scale your attack stat to whatever the enemy is. So based on their armor, you'll have an attack stat that can easily 2 or 3 shot everything on the enemy team. And the other thing is, of course, Rowan from Forest of Thorns. Those 3 things in combination very trivialize the early game in this game. Makes it so much easier. Alright, we're already done with this. Oh, wait. Hold up. These PvP fights aren't supposed to be a thing anymore. They didn't fix it. People were mentioning this yesterday, too. But yeah, they didn't fix this. Actually, I got both of them. Luckily, Guild War counts. So we did both Dominator and the Glory without going out of our way. But yeah, I thought they removed these 2. What happened? Oh, apparently they didn't. So we're done with the campaign. I didn't bother claiming it yet. I didn't bother buying it yet. I need to go do that later. I have yet to buy the campaign for the month. I'll go a little bit later. There's not really anything good in the earlier rewards anyways. The best thing is not until, like, the final mythic. Because other than some knick-knack stuff, there's some pretty standard loot in there. And there we go. Of course, we still get our bonus, though, which is 5 HP. Oh, yeah, how much magic do we get this season? Oh, no. We only get +4, and we don't even get the final +2 until the final week. That's unfortunate. When do we get the first +2? We get the first +2 by the 5th week. But yeah, that's unfortunate. We have a really low magic, magic this season. It's not too big a deal, but... yeah, we only get up to +4, and the final +2 is until the final week. And the first is until the 5th week. That's not ideal at all. Alright, next. We have the faction event. Obviously, that's one of the bigger things. Underspire. Wait, did we do a perfect? Oh, no. We wasted like 4 torches over there. But ignoring those, we did a perfect. Ignore those 4 torches, and there we go. We won't do Underspire quite yet. Let's see. I do want to do Underspire before we go do the whole faction event. I think we'll do faction last. Hand out the other code then as well. Let's go do... so I want to skip that one for now. So what is there left then if I do skip that? I guess it's just Underspire, actually, now that I think about it. Hey, wait. So we did that. Oh, other than Adventure Board, I guess we'll grab that real quick. Might as well. Hello, Supernova. Excellent. The pun. Do you know the song Stacy's Mom? I've heard of it. I forget what context it is. Alright, we don't have anything there. Take that one over. It seems the troops that deal with the hourglass mechanic is in the task campaign. Wait, it seems like the troops that deal with the hourglass mechanic is in the task campaign. I'm not sure what you mean with that. But yeah, we currently don't have any hourglass option, if that's what you mean. And the only ones we can currently visibly see in game are from the campaign pass, though I believe we are getting a few options from the glory option in the upcoming weeks. I'm not sure exactly when we're getting the first one, but they always add at least a few glory troops that use the new mechanic. I'm just curious how many they create, because hourglass is actually pretty strong, especially if the troop itself uses yellow. Like, there's a chance that if we get a glory troop that ends up using yellow while creating hourglass, that could actually be stronger than the mythic, potentially. Even if it only creates like 3 hourglasses, that's enough. As long as it has auto extra turn, or you create enough yellow, I guess, to kind of make it work. Because 3 with no follow-up would be a little bit unfortunate. It would have to be at least like 5 while still using the same color. Oh no, I already did all the invasion fights. Invasion is so quick this week that they died within like 5 minutes, not even. Yeah, we already finished invasions ages ago. I think we did it the first thing after Guild War. They're very easy this week. Not the easiest invasion we've ever had, but definitely on the easier side. As far as the options that we have for it. We have a lot of skull spam options for it. While also having a skull spam troop for it, so synergizes pretty well. Let's go do some Underspire. So as far as Underspire, I don't think I actually remember to show a team for it in the video. However, we did make this team on stream yesterday. It was the Axe of Leeching, which is available in Soulforge this week if you don't have it. Crimson Mat, Grey King, and 50% Mana Starfall Ghost Queen. If you don't have some of these true damage options, just run whatever your best true damage options are from the kingdom. Even just doubling up on Crimson Bat would be fine as well. And basically, we're just spamming true damage until we win. But this is the game plan. Just get this weapon up, cast it, get all the mana for both Grey King and Crimson Bat. You can also use Draculus if you have. And then just insta-win. We actually have a little bit too much damage right now compared to where we are at within the battles. But we're going to have too much than not enough. Obviously, for the later fights, this will scale very well. For the earlier fights, we could technically be running something a little bit quicker, since all we really have to do is just get something like Crimson Bat to full mana. Whereas with this setup, I'm kind of getting the weapon and then Crimson Bat to full mana, rather than just rushing this thing to full mana, because this is already enough to win. We just cast this, boom, dead. Doing the weapon makes it a little bit slower, but once we start needing like 2-3 casts, it's going to be quicker running it off the weapon. Which is why we're just keeping it like this. Your brown team with Wild Queen, Cirque and Hadley, and Templar Rock today. Who ended up using that? That sounds pretty good. I haven't used Wild Queen in a while. The main reason I stopped using Wild Queen in Guild War is it's really good at scoring 9,600 plus. However, if you miss even once, and they have a good option that uses green, like Null, for example, or something similar, you just get so much damage taken back. Is why I actually retired ever using Wild Queen. It is still a really, really good Guild War option. And a pretty consistent way to get 9,600 plus if it doesn't lose. The problem with that is if it doesn't lose, it likes to miss occasionally. Obviously, everything can. But I feel like that in particular, when it misses, it's just so bad. And not necessarily the skulls, because she has a counter for that. More so the green that you give them. Like, you definitely don't want to run it on green Guild War Day. Like, if you're still going to run her, you want to run her on purple or brown. Which, of course, today's brown, so you can run her on brown day. But you definitely do not want to run her against green book. Because the second she misses on green book, you just auto-lose. Because the board's already just set up perfectly for green book at that point. Plus, you just keep it full mana. And a board of skulls. But it doesn't get punished as hard on non-green Guild War Day. But still enough so that I just don't bother using it these days. I don't think I do. I think I got rid of it on all my Guild War teams. It's still a really good option, though. I would even still advise crafting it. Even though I personally don't like running it for Guild War anymore, it's still a great Guild War option. Alright, we are here. Wait, I only have one path? Wait, really? Because obviously that's a dead end. That's a dead end. Interesting. Okay, I'll take it. I can't possibly be wrong with this choice unless I missed a path somewheres. Let's see. You tried the Voodoo mystery flavor? What is that? A different flavor of Mountain Dew? I am quite a fan of Mountain Dew. Though I'm still in the year of no soda. I can still cheat occasionally. No, I've only cheated 3 times. Well, technically 2.5. Depends how you count the other one. And it was all while I was seeing family when I went to New Jersey. That's the only time I cheated on it all year. Otherwise, I've had no soda all year. We still gotta do that for like 2 more months. Oh, what do we take here? Take that one over. I do have to say, out of any soda, I do have to say Mountain Dew is pretty high up there. Which company owns Mountain Dew, by the way? Is it under the Coca-Cola brand or the Coke brand? I never remember which ones are to which. Well, other than Coke being the Coke and Pepsi being the Pepsi. Okay, it's a Pepsi product? Interesting. That's weird, because I actually like Coke better than Pepsi. We'll take a purple here. That's actually a wipe. Okay, we have a 50-50 chance. Based on everything we know, it shouldn't be the double path, so I'm going to go to my right. And this should be guarantee the way. To something. It could still be the way to the merchant, but it's definitely the way to something. Actually, you know what I think is going to happen here? I think this direction is once again going to be both a merchant and a boss room. We've only seen this one other time before, but I'm calling it here. I think this is going to be a merchant and a boss room, directly one room off from this room. Let's see if we're right. It's not going to be one or the other. It's going to be both. It's only happened one other time to us so far. But some people have mentioned they've seen it several times, though. We've only seen it once so far with our layouts. Oh, boss room. I'll take it. Not what I said, but it is the boss room we were looking for, so I'll take it. There we go. Alright, we'll take that, get our mana. Alright, I need that to get to full mana. Unless you can somehow hit all of them simultaneously, which is very unlikely. Well, I can't take the mana. You know what? I'm just gonna take... If I can't take the mana, I'm just gonna take the mana directly. And do that. Wait, did I click the wrong color? I thought I hit one of Crimson Bat's mana that would get into full. I'm so confused as to which color I just hit then. Oh, there we go. Alright, on to the next one. 5 torches left, and I think that was a perfect floor. Though in all fairness, it's a little hard for it not to be. There's only one way we can mess up here. And those double paths this deep are almost never the way. And by almost never the way, I think they're actually never the way. So, there we go. Alright, perfect. So go this way then. Pepsi owns Mountain Dew. Yeah, Isabel mentioned that earlier. But interesting. Oh, right. Or did I just reread yours again? Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, let's see. You thought it was only diabetes? Yeah, they're pretty much just pure sugar on top of sugar and with more sugar. And I can't stand the taste of the diet ones. The problem with the diet, a lot of diet sodas too, is they use like a lot of those artificial sugar thingies. Where it's like not actually sugar, but it's not that good for you. It's almost worse than if you even just like had a small amount of sugar. Like a small amount of natural sugar. Compared to like those fake sugars. It's sugar cubed, the pun. The math pun. Because sugar cube is an object, but sugar cubed is in the exponential number of how many there are. Well, not really that. It would just be doubled. Or to its power. Cube to the power of cube. Let's see. Stick a green there. Oh, that's not enough damage to one-shot anymore. Oh, that's why we have a second one. Honestly, I might just replace him with Dracula soon if we can't one-shot though. Oh, wait, doesn't this create purple though? Oh, that's why I'm using this. I don't have any way to use purple if I get rid of him. Because I don't think Golvania has a single purple option that hits all enemies with true damage. Which seems weird. It's like a red-purple kingdom yet. as well as very true damage based. Yeah, I am pretty sure it actually has 0 options that true damage everything with purple. They have a weapon that hits everything with purple. Like, you know, a full AoE physical off a hero class. But I don't believe a single troop there actually true damages a full AoE purple. There's multiple different AoEs, but none of them are purple, oddly enough. Despite the coloration of the kingdom being relatively purple. A little bit of an odd lack of inclusion from that kingdom. At some point, they'll realistically get one, but it could be a while. They just got 30 stars, so obviously it's not getting any more troops for a little while. Compared to all the kingdoms that still need 1 billion of them. And there we go, we're out of sigils. Alright, let's go ahead to the last mode then. As I believe we have done everything else. Oh yeah, there's the redeem code we handed out earlier. We'll have another one in a little bit when we go through some invasions. So as far as invasions, we'll grab the team we mentioned yesterday. We'll grab this one right here. It is Standard Guard's Avatar team. If you don't have this, just run anything with Thrall Leprechaun, you'll be fine. Whatever damage sources you have to put in between. But, of course, this is the super quick kill team. You've seen us run it pretty much every single time we have access to brown or yellow. Just because it's one of the quickest, if not the quickest ways to get done factions. I'm not sure if it's the absolute quickest, but it's the team I've used the most for it, so I'm just kind of used to using it at this point. And, yeah, we're going to roll with that. Use cast Leprechaun, click Guard's Avatar, win. Rinse, repeat. Also, remember to set your medals to armor. The only reason I initiated this battle is I did remember that we still need armor. But you have to do a battle first, otherwise your team doesn't save. Now, if I leave this menu, our team is saved. So now, because that armor, right here. No, don't do the badge. And there we go, 24 armor. We don't quite need it until the later fights, but might as well set it now. Because we're going to have to change it anyways. Also, I keep clicking the wrong mode. I will eventually click the right mode. Also, I hate this place's layout. This isn't the worst layout of any dungeon faction, but gosh, it's definitely not a good one. When is the XP booster stream? If we win Guild War tonight, it's tomorrow. But we need everyone in the guild to do their battle, so go, go, go. But, yeah, everyone in the guild needs to win hard and, actually do battles, because we still have several who haven't. Hopefully they will at some point before the end of the night. Because we can't do it tomorrow unless we win tonight. And we did our part. We got a little over 9,500. But... wait, are we winning right now? Yeah, we're winning! Look at that! Good job, guild. Now keep doing that. Get the rest of your battles in. Let's see, are we winning? Yeah. Even if they do all their battles up to where we are still about 3,000 to 4,000 up on them. So as long as we can get everyone but one, or everyone in our guild to do their battles, we should be good. But yeah, we just need everyone else. Oh no, Zala hasn't done hers yet. She probably will. Oh good, Toop is doing his battles. Nice! He forgot to do his upgrades though. But he is doing his battles. Okay, we should be good then. Because Zala is definitely going to do hers. Hopefully that one will do... Wait, this is a newer person, isn't it? I don't recall their name. A year? Why do I not remember this name? I don't remember this name at all. They've been with us for almost a year and I don't remember that name. Apparently they did about just as good as we did on Guild War last week. Interesting. Oh no, a 3-2. A lot of 5 zeros. Yeah, hopefully we'll have enough. As long as our number is bigger than their number by the end. Doesn't matter if it's by the end of the week, but as long as it's by the end of the day at reset time in like 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever it is. Then we have the bonus, and that means tomorrow night we'll be streaming for like 3 hours. So big stream tomorrow, assuming we win today, and as it currently looks like, we probably will, though no guarantee. But it does look like we're on track to win today as a guild, which means tomorrow will be like a 3.5 hour stream or something. Gonna go almost till midnight, definitely till like 11-ish. Because we're gonna be using 8 EXP boosters, technically 9, but one of them is gonna be off stream. Because I have to use that one before it expires, and it'll expire by the time we do our stream at night. Hello, Mod Mark. Remember that time years ago when someone in your live stream kept asking, what that was? Then we couldn't figure out what he means, but it was full AoE. Oh! Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. I actually do remember that. I don't remember them typing exactly like that. But yeah, I do recall what you are referring to. It's a pretty common term in other games. But it's not a term on a casual level you'd probably know. Just in like a game like this. But, yeah, I can see it being confusing. Especially with how quick I say it. Because I never say full area effect. I always just say full AoE. There's a lot of other genres where that's like a lot more standard. Or you know what AoE means. And full AoE just means it hits all four. At least in the context of this game anyways. You remember not knowing what's in the box? No, no box. You feel like you always do bad in Guild War? It's the game knows how to... it just happens sometimes. We've had some really bad weeks in Guild Wars too. It just happens sometimes. The meta is just really annoying right now. I would say the PvP meta has never been more annoying than it is as of right now in Gems of War. Because they never really rebalance, they just try adding things to try to counter other things, but they haven't really been doing rebalance to the level that needs to be, or any at all in some situations. Hourglass Gem is an interesting step towards nerfing freeze without nerfing freeze, though. Because Hourglass Gems override freeze. There is no context where freeze can outdo Hourglass. Even if you freeze all 4 enemies, you will still gain an extra turn if you take Hourglass. Even if you're frozen on all 4 and one of them is yellow, you will still extra turn from the Hourglass. Which is an interesting counter to try to counter out freeze. Because it basically just full counters freeze. It's like as if it's not even there. Obviously, you're still frozen if you take other things that aren't the Hourglass. Or if you use an ability that has extra turn on it. But like Rope Dart, for example. Like if you have a frozen Rope Dart, that will still lose its turn. But taking an Hourglass will always be extra turn. And there is no counter to it currently. Because it's mainly meant to counter freeze. Not the other way around. What is the best loop, or what is the best counter to the infinite archer cards? Run an Elementalist. They generally don't have a way to cleanse out of stun freeze. Because even if they're using Orpheus Metal, they can't cleanse out of it. If you're using something like Frost Mage, they can, because if they're running Orpheus, you don't have to stun out Orpheus. But if you run Elementalist and get some extra turns, Orpheus Metal does nothing, because once it's stunned, it disables the effect. Is the only active metal in the game. I wish we would get more in the future, but it's currently the only active metal in the game. So it is stunnable, as it just counts as basically like an extra trait in a sense. So once it's stunned, it doesn't trigger until unstunned. So if you run Stun Freeze, which of course Elementalists can cover, as well as Entangle and everything, then they can't really do much to it. Like they'll get 1 extra turn and that's it. Or not 1 extra turn, but you know, they'll get their mana, but they won't get, they won't be able to extra turn. So simply just running fully traded Elementalists is one of the best ways around it. Which is why you saw us do it today against like the Chalcedony team and everything. Because Chalcedony is the same thing, but for Construct Bound. But as soon as we just get a single Elementalist freeze on them, they can't really do anything. And then we just insta-killed them for about 9,600 points. But yeah, Elementalist is really strong. I'm actually really surprised they did not nerf the final trait. And at this point, I guess they're just going to keep it like that forever. It is ridiculously strong. Like, its final trait is better than all 10 traits that the average class even has. In just one single trait. And on top of that, it still has some really good things, too. Like Barrier on Brown, Immune to Stun, and a few other things. This covers so much ground. And of course, it's elemental. And there's a lot of really good pure elemental teams. Though despite that, I don't really feel like I've used a pure elemental team in a very, very long time. It's in theory very strong, but there's a lot less benefit to using 4 of a type than 4 within a kingdom. Because the double bonus that you have within kingdoms, it's a lot better to build into kingdom rather than into type. But the main exception being those infinite loop ones, like Construct Chalcedony, or Wargear Todd, or that other guy that I forget his name, Dragon Team. And I feel like I'm forgetting one. That Blue Knight one. And I'm forgetting what other one. Oh yeah, the one we were just talking about, the Purple Elf. And the only one we're missing so far is Yellow. We should be getting it in a couple weeks. I haven't actually checked the spoiler threads to see which one it is. Honestly, I kind of want to see right now. Because we should know, unless we're getting a patch very, very soon. But otherwise, we should actually know. If this ever wants to load. Loading, 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 loading. Why'd it bring us here? But fine. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Terran's World. Terran's World. Terran's World. If it ever wants to load. It really doesn't want to load. Wait, it's not typing. Wait, I'm so confused. It's not typing over the thingy. Well, fine, I'll look it up later. Why is it not wanting to work? Steam, function. Why is your browser being all weird today? Alright, I'll throw explosion. They really need to update their Steam browser. Obviously, it's not meant to be like a proper browser, but it's at least be functional. Can we show our browser history? It actually wouldn't show there. It's actually one of the reasons I use that one. Because that one doesn't have any browser history. Oh no, I would never search on my actual browser. That's a conversation for like the 3-hour stream tomorrow night. But no, we would never use our normal browser. But if you ever wonder why we always use the Steam one, there's a reason. It has no search history on it. It basically fresh slates itself every time you go into it. I don't even think it saves cookies or anything. Mod Mark. Ask about browser history tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's beyond what we can show on a YouTube stream. It's not what you think it is. But it's also what you think it is. It's what you think it is, but in a different way than what you think it is. Are the orbs at the bottom of the screen major orbs? Oh, yeah, the orb, sometimes some years we count, whatever the newer feature is that was kind of big for the year. One of the ones that we did previously was the mimics, so we counted how many 2 times and 5 times mimics we got. This year we've been keeping track of how many of the new orbs we get. So, from the random orbs, there are 4 new orbs that were added last December, so in a month and a half, we'll stop counting those. But, yeah, we've done this several times for various things over the course of a year. And the one currently on the bottom of the screen is the total amount of RNG orbs we've gotten of the 4 new ones. It does not include, for example, Underspire, where you get guaranteed like bronze, silver, gold, glories, and all that. It only counts the ones from pure RNG, just so we get some data for it. And we've done that for quite a few mechanics over the years. But yeah, currently we're just counting all the RNG orbs of the 4 new ones that we've gotten over the last year. And the number to our side is, or below what you're watching, is the last 10.5 months. The 1 year mark will be mid-December. And now we'll need to keep track of something else. I'm not sure what the next thing will be. But we'll find out when they add a feature that we need to go keep track of. Oh yeah, that's both minor and major orbs. I did not differentiate the two. Mostly because the odds for all of them are pretty much the same, with the only exception being minions. Minions has a 2% in minor orbs and a 1% in majors. But every single other one of them has the same rates in both. But the only other, I guess, technically exception is glory orbs have a 5% in bronze, or in minor orbs, but have a split 5% in major orbs, where 3% of it is silver and 2% of it is gold. But otherwise, it's still 5% and 5%. The only one that doesn't really work for is minions, which is 2% and 1%. But otherwise, they all have the same chance of occurring in both orbs, so I didn't bother keeping track of them separately. Oh, so where's our Valraven? We should be getting a Valraven this floor. It's actually required for us to move on, unless I accidentally let it escape. I'm pretty sure I haven't. The next counter should be battles. What, total number of battles? That's really easy to cheese, though. Especially during Vault events where we're just, you know, constantly quick kill dust leveling the entire weekend. Because the length of a battle can be quite... there's a big disparity in Gems of War. The quickest battles in the game last as long as the loading screen takes to load, because you literally just click one button and then win. So the battle itself takes like not even a second. So counting the whole loading screen takes about 10 seconds, counting all menuing and loading screen. Oh, there's our Valraven. Whereas the longest fights can, obviously, like when you're doing Guild War. A Guild War fight can sometimes take like up to 5 minutes. As well as things like level 500 Pure Faction and stuff like that. But we've already done all of those. So if we get a new faction, that would take a while. Also, another one that takes quite a while is, of course, Trials. It took us like 4 tries to win one fight last night. And that one fight that we did win took like, what, 5-10 minutes? The actual battle itself. But normally we do it for whatever newer feature came out recently. Yeah, just need to release a new feature and we keep track of it. Do you think the Battle Pass will be in... Oh wait, I can't see the other word. The Battle Pass will be in which tier of your list for Mythic? Oh, oh no, this is definitely a Mythic that will need some testing before we really know. And it also comes down to what other Hourglass options we get, as his viability is heavily dependent on every other Hourglass we get. If we get another Hourglass that's better than him, he's probably only going to be A tier. If he becomes essentially the best Hourglass option in the game, he's going to be S tier. But he's definitely really high up there. But it comes down to if we get a better Hourglass option that's just like slightly better than him or greatly better than him. Or if they're all worse than him. Because that's something we don't know until, you know, they're all released over the next several weeks. Because we still have 9 potential weeks that could add more Hourglass troops. Plus I could still add more in the future, but you know, the next 9 weeks are like the main time when they can. Or when they would. Alright, we never hand out the other code. Let me go do that. We're probably going to call it a wrap once we finish out Faction. That's just something else I forgot to do. But otherwise, we'll probably call it there when we finish. So, here you go. Enjoy the second code. You use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,000 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot. It's greatly appreciated. There you go. And Isabel just posted the link. Thank you. Yeah, once we finish out these 2 factions, we'll probably call it there. And then tomorrow, we will hopefully be having a 3.5-hour stream or so. Or like 3.5, somewhere around there. We're going to be using 2 hours worth of XP boosters plus what we normally do. So it'll probably be closer to 3. Also, got to remember sometime during the day to go use my 15-minute XP booster. Because the other one will expire before we can stream during the night. So I got to use it before then. Are we doing Moonstone Island later? No. I'm not sure when our next Moonstone Island stream is. Definitely no weekday this week. If I am going to be doing it, it's going to be this weekend. I'm not going to be streaming anything these weekdays this week. Like the earliest it'd be is like probably Saturday if we do. I almost wanted to cover like a little mini guide video for that game. But gosh, does that game have like no traction. I was just looking just after we've already did our playthrough at like a couple other people's guides videos. And it's like 200 views, 100 views, 300 views. At that point, if we're going to dedicate that much time to a guide, I might as well just go do a comprehensive guide on something in Gems of War. Because as fun as that game was, it just does not have a player base. Like, if I go check it right now, I'm pretty sure there's like 1,500 people playing on Steam, and it's only available on Steam. It's a relatively small indie game. And there's so many like it, too. And not in the sense that exactly like it, but I mean that in the sense of, like, the farming sim genre has, like, 1,000 games in it these days. Ever since Stardew Valley, there's been at least, like, 10 Stardew Valley clones per month, every month for the rest of time. So this one was actually a pretty good Stardew Valley clone. I just find it funny because Stardew Valley is based on Harvest Moon, like when at peak Harvest Moon when it was actually good, and now Harvest Moon isn't good anymore. So now everyone just compares, even though there was literally like another Harvest Moon game, I think like a month ago, we just had another Harvest Moon game. I almost feel like trying it, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. Actually, is it even available on Steam? I don't remember. It might be. But yeah, Stardew Valley was based on the golden years of Harvest Moon. It was where he got the inspiration to make the game. Because Harvest Moon's kind of been lacking behind because there's been so many alternatives now. A lot of those alternatives have been better. And ever since they became a new company, they just haven't been the same. Same thing happened to like Mario Party and a few others. Like ever since the company consolidated, even though they kept like half the workforce, it just wasn't the same game anymore after that. You just realize you have like 200 treasure maps. Oh yeah, no one does treasure maps these days. You do earlier on in the game because it's a good source of gems when you're in a pinch. Especially since you don't get as much from tribute earlier on compared to later in the game where it's like almost one of your primary gem sources. But yeah, a lot of people later in the game don't use any treasure maps. For example, oh, tribute's ready. For example, why would we do an hour of treasure maps where we'd get like 60 gems when we could take tribute in like 1 second for 29 to 30-ish or so? Like on average, almost 30. Or I don't know. How much my average is? I don't know. But anyways, a lot of people later in the game have way more maps than they ever know what to do with. We currently have 34,816. Realistically, if you're rushing through them, you can use about 55 a minute. If you're really lucky, you could be able to do 60. But realistically, you're going to slow down here and there. So it's about 55 an hour. Sorry, not per minute. So let's go do the math. If I take 34,816 maps and divide that by 55, it would take us currently 633 hours to finish every map we currently have. So that's never happening. And there's no autoplay for that either, so we can't even do it with autoplay. But yeah, it would take 633 hours to use our current stack of maps. We would get quite a bit of gems from it. We would get like 30 to 40-ish thousand gems from doing such a thing. However, it would not be worth the time. We have 633 hours to use all the maps we have right now. Very big number. That is never happening unless they like ultra buff maps. Or it's like the meta to get like some kind of resource like deeds or something. But until they buff it or do something with those, that will never happen. And even if it does, I'm not sure I'm going to do the whole 633 plus hours. take forever. If they ever did, it would obviously be off over the course of a very, very long time. Like, we're talking like 2+ years, if not longer. So in that time, we'd of course get more maps, adding to the pile. Marathon stream? I did make a joke about it a long while back, like 7 or 8 years ago when they teased the treasure map rework that still has not come to the game. That we will do a 12-hour stream whenever they finally do a treasure map rework, assuming the treasure map rework is good enough to bother farming it. Yeah, we will do a 12-hour stream of literally nothing but just treasure hunting. And I guess probably throw dailies in there. But like 11 plus the hours would be just purely treasure hunting. But only if they like super buff it to the point where it's actually worth using maps. Because if they change it but don't buff it enough to make it worthwhile, we're not going to do it. Might do it for some amount of time, but maybe not that long. But we will do it for 12 hours, if and only if they get reworked and it's actually worth doing them again. And that will still barely dent our stack. Oh no, I just moved it. No, I was trying to hit the side. Wait, did I just move it exactly back correct? Wait, let's see, graphics. No way! I moved it exactly perfectly where it should be. Pixel perfect. Oh, I forgot. You gain submerge every time you take damage. There's a way around that, though. This guy doesn't have full AoE, so it'll hit him. And there he goes. Submerge only protects against things that hit all enemies simultaneously. Alright, moment of truth. Did we get enough score? If I had to guess, the answer is no. No! We're slightly short. So we already saw that coming. That's actually not much of a surprise, but you know. We kind of wanted it to not be so. But anyways, guys, any other questions? Anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, we will be back tomorrow night, same time as always. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Game plan is going to be... I'll probably just mess around with stuff, open some gem keys. Because we don't really have any event going on tomorrow. We have a pet, but it's a pet that's been around for a while. Next new pet, I don't think it's still a couple weeks from now when we get the Halloween pet in like 2 weeks from now. Where we get the 2023 Halloween kitty. I forget what it looks like, but some kind of kitty. So we have that around the corner. Otherwise, the next few pet events don't really bring in anything. Some useless repeat ones. Alright, there we go. And that should be dungeon completed. Should be enough points. Claim our orbs. And, hey, a purple in there. Make it worthwhile. And there we go. Also, before I forget, I need to make sure I'm set to cleanse. So when Guild Wars starts tomorrow, I'll be good to go. Also, anyone who's in my guild who might be watching, or can contact people who are in our guild. We need those rest of those battles in. We gotta win tonight. Let's see, where are we right now? Let's go see the final number. Are we winning? We are winning. Good job, guild. Keep doing that. Now we just need 3 more people to go do their battles. Go, 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 go. But yeah, I think we're pretty solid right now. Let's do some math real quick. If they do 3 more, 9,000 each is 27,000. Can they pass us with 27,000? Ooh, we had a couple lower scores. I think they can. Wait, 27,000. Let's do some math. 1. Yeah. Oh no. If they all win, they could pass us. Oh no, we need every battle. We need every possible battle. We're actually down on points. That's assuming all of them win, though. Getting at least 9,000 each. But otherwise, as long as one of them lose, we should be okay. Even if they get those battles in. Also, oddly enough, we're actually in second place in bracket. Actually kind of surprised. Because we're not even scoring that high overall as a guild. Yeah, you can tell, too, because if I go to, like, top rank, you're going to notice, like, the average one here. Like, the lowest rank is probably higher than 219. Well, never mind. Some of them aren't doing their battles. But you can see, 219 would put you in 7th place in, like, bracket 1, for example. Whereas in our bracket, it is... Oh, that's kind of funny. It would put you second to last in bracket 1, but it puts you in 2nd place in bracket 7 with the same score. Kind of funny. I can even see in the bracket just above us, we'd be in 3rd instead of 2nd if we were in that bracket with the same score. Anyways, guys. How come you're in bracket 7? The reason we're in bracket 7 is we keep not having a person in the guild like every Guild War week. And this keeps making us just go down and down and down. Though it looks like we're on track to actually go back up. Either 1st or 2nd place probably this time. So, yeah, that'll be good. But, honestly, I kind of want to be in a lower bracket these days. It's better for us to be a lower bracket and win those EXP boosts than it is to be in a higher bracket and just get like a small handful more gems. Because the EXP boost actually outweighs the little bit of gems we'd get for how few it is. Like, it's almost more beneficial to be in a lower bracket these days. Unless you can get all the way to bracket 1 and then proceed to win bracket 1. It is actually better to kind of be in a lower one these days. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Also, hello, Disturbed. Didn't end up saying hi, but welcome, welcome. I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And tomorrow night's stream, assuming we win Guild War, which we're on track to, but it might not be guaranteed. But if we do win tomorrow, we will have a 3-hour stream or so tomorrow night. Moonstone Islands, Moonstone Island now? Oh wait, are you streaming Moonstone Island? Or do you mean we should? But yeah, if you're gonna be streaming, I'll go stop by your stream when I go grab a bite to eat. Otherwise, our next stream for it probably won't be till this weekend, like on Saturday or something. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, you stream it now? I can't. Oh, no, I can't either. I won't be able to until this weekend. But we will be streaming it again soon, TM. We got a lot of grinds we still need to go do in that game, so... I'm not sure what more interesting things we could do, though. Because at this point, all we have are, like, super grinds left. But we'll see what we could do. Hopefully, they'll also do a patch by then to fix some bugs. Which is another benefit if we wait till this weekend. Because they still got a lot of bugs to iron out. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.